Right then, Mike. So first of all, it's been a big week for the club. There's a big announcement from Gary during the week. So yeah, reaction really to that, and then the impact on the team and what we expect from the here and now, really, for you.
Yeah, definitely. There's the future and there's the here and now, isn't there? So it was important that we got the message out there of Gary's involvement and Gary's plans for the club moving forward, and his role and position within the club. So that was fantastic, and it's out there now. And it's not necessarily that the work starts now. The work has been ongoing for a series of weeks now, but it was great to have that launch and update people where we are and the ambition that we've got in terms of the first team and in terms of the relaunch or over time of the academy structures that we want to put in place.
So as far as then the squad we've got right now, we've obviously named that already. We've not got the dual reg players, so a little light on numbers, Mike. Is that fair to say?
It is, yeah, and it's not easy. We're rotating 4 or 5 players, 6 players as it is this time, from one game to the next. There's no real stability within the team, but that will come. It was always going to be like this. We are extremely thin on the ground. We've had the launch, we've set out our ambition, which is fantastic, but there is a reality that it's going to take time. We've got Ethan Natoli through the door, which is fantastic, and he will play on the weekend. We're a couple of players light, which we'll go into in a minute, but in terms of recruitment, we will recruit, we will get stronger. Players have been identified. We may even have another announcement in the coming days on an outside back to join the club, and we will look to pick them off one by one, really. So there's not a great deal out there. We have to be I have to continue to be patient with having a look at what's out there in terms of recruitment, what's in France, what's in Australia, is there anything over here we can pick up. So there are things in place, but it's going to be maybe a player in a week or one player every 2 weeks. So this week is where we're at. We have got 18 players, and we'll go up there and make a good account of ourselves.
A quick one then on Ethan. He's a player that will bring undoubted quality to the group, but it's more than that, isn't it? What you're really excited by bringing Ethan back into this group.
Yeah, when we are where we are in terms of we're every week's a different week almost with the team. The season is extremely undulating, should I say, in terms of the personnel that we're putting out there or what we can achieve in training, particularly early week without the loan players and whatnot. Ethan just slots straight in. So on Thursday it was like he'd never been away. His involvement with the boys, his impression on the changing room and the staff. He's just a fantastic guy. He's a great player, but what's really important is he can just slot straight into our systems, and we can move and pick up quickly with him.
So a word on a couple of individuals who aren't in the squad this weekend. I mean, Lewis Beanick hasn't been in the last couple of weeks, so an update on where we're at with Lewis, and then with Connor, made that return last week against Sheffield, but unfortunately, unable to play again this weekend. Yeah,
and when those two players play, they've not played too many games together, but they're certainly hugely influential players for us. Lewis hurt his knee at Halifax, just landed on it quite funny, so he's got a bit of an issue going on. It's not too serious. We should see him back in the next kind of 2 to 4 weeks, I would say. And then Connor, really disappointing. Yeah, what I would call an extremely poor tackle, to say the least. So he's had a setback with his knee. Had a direct impact to the knee in that game, and he's going to be out for, again, not too serious. It could have been a season ender. We're pretty worried after the game on that one, but as he's had his scans, and he'll be back within, same as Lewis, really, in the 2 to 4 weeks. So in terms of what the future holds, we will recruit, and also when we get Connor and Lewis back in there as well, we'll certainly be looking a lot healthier.
So then a word on then the opponents this weekend. So it's a trip up to Doncaster, a team who come into this off the back of a very impressive win, Mark, against Halifax.
They've got good players, they've got very experienced players, they've got loads of Super League experience in there, loads of Championship experience in there, lots of power, very powerful team. I know that's the type of profile it looks over the years that they try and recruit. So yeah, they had a couple of poor results as well up at York the other week, and then recently they've had a couple of decent performances and results as well. To go and win at Halifax the way they did was phenomenal, really. So yeah, certainly a tough proposition, but it's a great place to play as well. We're going up there super excited. We understand the challenge of physicality of their back five, of their middle unit. Got a couple of smart players in the spine as well. So it's a really good contest. But again, for us, it's a matter of more inexperienced players to keep improving, put themselves in the window for what comes next week and the week after that, and our senior players to keep stepping up as they have been all year.